What's going on, people? So apparently, I don't know what day Black Clover comes on. So this review is like a day late. It comes. I just realized it come on Tuesdays. Okay, so my bad. I'm gonna start getting it up on Tuesday. The Black Clover review is up on Tuesday. This is a new anime I decided to check out, and the first episode kind of got me, so I decided to keep watching. And happy I did, because episode 2 is pretty good too. Basically, episode 2 gives us the rundown about the backstory between Yuno and Asta. It tells about how they became like who they are. Because if you notice the show, you see us. I mean, Yuno is this person who seems to be pretty cold and like real serious. But we found out he wasn't always that way. It's not like he's a mean person. It's just the fact that when he was younger, he was a lot more fragile. He was a crybaby. You know, he's always whining and stuff like that. Asta's pretty much been the same person all the way around. You know, he's been brave. You know, he dive in whenever he had to. You know, that just was, you know, him. And he's always been loud. And he's always wanted to marry his sister. I'm gonna call her sister too, because I think I actually forgot her actual name. So this picks up like when they're younger, and this is basically called about the promise they made to each other. And we see them growing up. Asta wasn't able to use magic, and him and Yuno out doing stuff, and Yuno fell and just started crying, and he's like, man, come on, you gotta stop being a baby. And Asta was the one always defending Yuno, which is still kind of how it is now, but it was just more or less Yuno was more of like weak and fragile, and he wasn't really the like stoic, you know what I'm saying, strong person we see now within these. And it's only been 2 episodes, so it's kind of giving you like the sense of what he is, though. There was an event where there was something, and the guy wanted, I think the father wanted him to take a letter to the mayor, and he didn't want to entrust it with Asta, because Asta's always want to do something. Like, he's always trying to help. He's always trying to help, though. You know, so it's really good. You know, he's pretty wild, so I understand why he would want to get Yuno to do it. And Yuno has dependent on, and he sees this drunk guy gets kicked out of the bar because I guess he doesn't have any more money, so he's gonna take Yuno's his pendant and try to trade it in and get some money for it. He's beating the hell out of Yuno, and Yuno really can't do nothing but cry. And the guy threatens to kill him. I mean, pretty crazy. Pretty sick dude, man. That was a pretty sick dude right there. And he's pretty much like, can't do nothing. While Asta and them, and they're all back home, Asta realized, like, man, Yuno been gone too long. Let me go check on him. And before he knows anything, he might have seen something. You might have seen, getting beat up, but Asta jumps right into it and just continuously keep getting his head knocked back. And I like the scene where he punched him, and as soon as his head come back into place, he go right back in. And like, he never quit. And the guy just like, you know what, the hell with him. And that's when Yuno decided, like, thanks, big bro. He like, yo, no problem. I mean, thanks, bro. And he like, no problem. I got your back. You know, you my brother. I got your back. He like, you know what? I'm gonna become Wizard King now. And also, we learned about the Wizard King and how the different Wizard King, and there's Wizard King is King and then Wizard King. You know, he's just the highest person, like the ladder of this world. And also, they told him a story about how I came, but the main thing was that Yuno said, you know what? From this day forward, I won't cry anymore. And I guess that's how he became how he is now. He's like, I'm going to become Wizard King. And they pretty much had the same goals, and that's how they became rivals. And we get back to the episode, or we picked off at last episode, where Asta got his grimoire, and he pretty much, and see, the thing about him, he's been training his body, so ultimately, when his magic came, it was just gonna be a bonus. Like, I'm pretty sure he was already strong because the guy works out, and he's trained his body to be in peak physical condition. So now, when he got this big sword or whatever, and he attacks old boy, whatever the guy's name was, the thief. He pretty much dismantles him with like one swing. And now you see, like, and then they have that moment at the end where, like, remember that promise we made each other? Like, yeah. And I like this show. I really do like this show. I'm really excited to see what episode 2 is going to be about. If they about to make a journey somewhere, because I kind of feel they're not going to stay in this village the whole time. I think it's called Clover. Clover Kingdom, the Clover Kingdom. I don't think they're gonna stay in this village the whole time. I think they pretty much gonna expand and go out on some kind of journey. We might see exactly what their journey gonna be next episode, but I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys liking it. It's it's only 2 episodes in, so if you haven't gotten into it, go ahead, jump on board now. I'm telling you, because it's gonna be one of them animes that people really start to like. I think it's gonna have like the My Hero Academia effect, and it's really, I like the story. It's like a typical shonen type thing, but like this time we did them kind of like magic. I don't think it's necessarily like fairy tale. It's kind of different from fairy tale, but even though fairy tale dealt with like magic as well, this is kind of like different and kind of a unique spin on it. You know, all these things can also all be taken away from other different animes, but I think it's the kind of your unique spin you put on it, and you have characters that people can like and get invested in. I'm kind of invested in Asta. Like I said, I really like Asta. Yuno's cool too. So I'm kind of investing into this. So I'm going to continue to watch this. And my reviews will be up from now on every Tuesday. My bad, I didn't know it was coming on Tuesdays. My first time reviewing it was Saturday. So yeah, I'm going to keep this up every Tuesday now. You will get your Black Clover reviews from me. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you've been watching this, if you read the manga, let me know what you think about it overall down in the comments. Hit that like button before you go. Subscribe to my channel for more anime reviews, and I'll catch you with you guys later.